Okay, according to YouTube, I am now live. Excellent. Yeah, well, let me just speed up the game a little bit. Hello there, Jake. Welcome to the stream early. I'm just preparing some stuff at the moment, making sure... I'm making sure Oh my goodness. Oh, crap. Not a lot of people happy with my, my C2C service. Goodness me. 334 refunds. That's worthy of a screenshot. Oh dear. Anyway, good evening everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. That has been delayed due to Nimby Rails being a piece of crap at the moment, not behaving on my computer, and OBS being a piece of crap just as I was beginning the stream. Since I pressed start stream and then OBS just crashed. So it was a great start today. Oh dear. We'll ignore that for now. I think I need to increase that to a little bit more passengers. Yeah. Much to my annoyance. So, Nimby Rails is now functioning fine, thank goodness. It wasn't behaving properly. Obviously, I'm starting a little bit early. Because, well, I like to make people come along and stuff. I'm also slightly regretting the trains I've used on the Docklands Light Railway. I decided to overrule people's decision and use the same types of trams used on Essen, but the problem is because they can only run in pairs, the capacity is kind of strained, to say the least. Oh, that's not fun. Most of the trains are full to the brim when they reach Limehouse as well, as demonstrated by that one. Excuse me. £5 for a 5-minute journey. Delicious. And hello there, no one. Let's see if you'll please behave tonight. That's all I ask. Look at these trains have such garbage capacity. Well, I say that. I think it's more capacity than in real life. Because it's factoring, yeah. Anyway, yes, I've actually done the whole Docklands Light Railway, because it would be boring, I think, to build. So I sort of did that and just, yeah, I've done that. I've also obviously had Canary Wharf as a sort of large hub and large area where people will travel to. It says airport in-game, but that's because there's nothing else I can really categorize it under using the options that I have. Airport is technically the closest. Should have built bigger platforms and then had more options for 1, 2, and then 3 sets. Yeah, well, hindsight's 2020, and hopefully the issue of overcrowding on the Docklands will be fixed soon with the with Crossrail, because we're going to be building Crossrail today. And it's out of all the lines on this save that I've been dreading to build the most, Crossrail's up there. And some people might be wondering why. Well, Crossrail serves lots of key areas, including London, Heathrow Airport, and Hayes, Ealing, Paddington, Bond Street, and Stratford, Ilford, Romford. It serves lots of places, and also this section as well with Canary Wharf and Abbey Wood. So I'm not looking forward to it, but we need to build it, obviously, in order to sort this out. Now we're going to build the core section first, because that'll be the easiest. And I have at least decided what train types I'm going to use on Crossrail. So I'm going to use the MI2N, these things, and the MI09. So they're basically the same train, I mean, look at it, even the capacity and figures are the same. They aren't as fast as a 345, but they make up for it because they're double deckers and have what's it called? Almost the same acceleration and high capacity. 2,000 people per train, 2,200 people per train. So that'll be very helpful. So we're gonna build the core section first, starting from Paddington. So where's my gonna use? They have 6 doors per coach. And I did see your message, Jake, about the through ones being fast. Yeah, it almost happened to me too when I was filming the railway review video. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we started the stream a little bit early, just because let's get things moving. We're gonna be building Crossrail. If you just hang on a second. Okay, these are the trains I'm going to be using. So that and oh dear me. Yeah, so I'm going to be using that train and I'm going to be using this train. Although, hang on a second, I think the guy's got the acceleration data wrong, because it's got 1.1 meters per second squared, but in Nimby Rails it's 0.9. Well, maybe it's sort of, whatever. No, I won't play. I think I've answered both of those questions in the Q&A. But I believe it's the 180 for DMU, although with massive asterisks afterwards. And, I don't know. I don't know what else would be my favourite. I'm going to keep it close to my chest for a future video. Or what my favourite EMU is, at least. Nah, it's okay. Don't feel bad. Hello. Oh no, I got the hiccups. I'm trying to think. Like, I hiccup. Oh. Hello there, Box, and welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. I got the hiccups whilst replying to your message. Yes, I've resolved the issue with Nimby Rails, which is why I'm streaming it currently. Oh, come on! Not now. I hate getting the hiccups. So hang on, let me double check the length. 226. So yeah, 226 meters long. So 230 should suffice. Now we need to put this minus... What minus level? -2? -2? Yeah, -2 works, okay. -2. Gotcha. Move this a bit closer. There we go. But yeah, as I say, I did rectify the issue with Nimby Rails. So we can play. Well, I'm glad you're happy. I've yet to ride on those trains because, well, they're in Paris, and I haven't. Well, I have been to Paris, but I've not really rode. I haven't rode on the RER yet. Oh, behave game. So I haven't rode on them, but I am interested to ride on them whenever I get the chance, which won't be for a while. Not a fact not helped by the new sort of thing coming along where, you know, anybody entering the EU is being treated like a terrorist, effectively, with the new EU regulation thing. Okay, so 70 kph. I'll tell you something else I'm split on. I don't know if we should add Old Oak Common, because it would make for a good station to terminate trains at, but at the same time it will be a bit pointless because, well, we don't have High Speed 2 on this save, and I refuse to add High Speed 2 on this save for reasons that should be quite obvious. Whilst I think about that, I'm assuming you don't have any input yourself, viewers, how's your day been? How's your days been? Let's just ask that as a plural. There we go. Well, I'm still going to have the depot at Old Oak Common because I'm going to have some trains use it. Still, so we don't have to worry about that at least. And yeah, the weather has been just all over the place, Jake. Like one day it's very sunny like it is today, then muggy, and then cloudy. They can't make their mind up. I don't blame the weatherman for struggling, as far as I'm concerned. This is the one time I'll give the weatherman credit. Like, give up, don't bother. Oh, you don't want to be an adult. Well, it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us, Jada, eventually. I'll put it to you like this, okay? 10 years ago, I was in sixth form college. Exactly 10 years... Well, yeah, exactly 10 years ago, I was going to sixth form college. Not anymore. It's horrible, but you know you need to sort of grind through the pain. Hello there, Crazy Shark. Nice to see you again. Sorry for the stream delay, but Nimby Rails was having a hissy fit. I managed to fix it by turning Steam in, well, putting Steam in offline mode and then going back to online, and then the issues I were having just instantly rectified themselves, so there we go. Nimby Rails being dumb once again. Or Steam being dumb once again. Right, Bond Street Station. And hello there, Spicy Pepper Sauce. How you doing? Excuse me. Are the platforms at Bond Street really that far apart? Well, if you say so. I was meant to be on holiday this week, but I had to come home early as I had a panic attack because my hotel room wouldn't lock. Oh no! Were you able to go to like the concierge and bring it up to them? Surely, I mean, unless you were going to like some crummy bed and breakfast, surely they would have fixed that for you. Or just working on an Nimby Rails mod. Oh, okay. What train are you making? Because if you're making the Pacer, that'll be everybody will appreciate that. Ugh. Thinking about running 390 for the first time to the Lake District. Oh, please don't. Whatever you do. Nothing against the Lake District, but the 390 refurbishment is horrible. I was on a 390 last week and it was the worst experience. Well, okay, that's a lie. But I was in a bad mood because of something else I rode on, which I will review soon in the future. Most likely next year. But the 390 refurbishment is horrible. I can't believe how they made the seats that bad. So, don't ride it, please. Go anywhere else. Go to Bolton if you have to, but just don't ride a 390. Oh, okay, so I couldn't even find a front desk. Felt like a hot student housing rather than a hotel. Oh, so it most likely might have been like a hostel or what those Ibis hotels that don't have like a proper front desk. Not a fan of Bolton though. Okay, what about Blackburn? Why not go to Blackburn then? I don't know. Oh, come on, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best for you. Yeah. Next time I'd rather go to work. I'm really sorry, my North geography isn't the best. I'm real sorry, man. Okay, even I wouldn't suggest Coventry, Jada. That's mean. Come on. Don't be a meanie. Next time I'd rather go to a travel lodge. Yeah, well, for me, I would rather. I don't think I'd ever go to like a hostel. I'm very fussy with the kinds of places I go to for hotels. So let's say when I went to Germany, for example, I went to a Premier Inn not because I wanted to spoil myself, but but because well, it was the cheapest option in the area. Because I'm a very frugal person. There's a place in Maastricht, if you ever go there, there's an Easy Hotel. And, you know, don't let the name fool you. It was actually a nice hotel to stay in. Like, you know, it has a bed, a room, all that good stuff. How do you feel I feel? 510 for 6. Oh God! Where were you going in the UK that would cost you 500 quid for 6 nights? Goodness me! Whereabouts? Oh goodness! You don't have to give me like an exact location. Just lowball it. Brighton. I can't. Why would a hotel cost that much in Brighton? Bournemouth, I could sort of understand. Brighton? Really? Yeah, goodness me. I mean, yeah, exactly. You could rent a house for that much. If I'm spending 500 quid on a hotel, I want a penthouse view. Oh, that explains it so much. Okay, fair enough. So the hotel know that the political party was coming there, and then they mysteriously increased their prices, and you just got caught up in the storm. Ah, poor cab. Poor guy. Poor kid. Oh. Whatever. Point is that you basically got screwed because you went for something outside of your control. Also, hello there, LeMayo. Welcome to the stream. Nimby Rails is behaving and we're building Crossrail, even though I am... It makes me sad having to build Crossrail. But goodness me, look how wide the platforms... Are they really that wide? Like, I know there was a bit of a walkway between some of them, but... Really? Goodness me. Yeah, I'm doing yeah, I'm doing fine, LeMayor. Just been banging my head against the computer trying to get Nimby Rails to behave the past few days. But rejoice, it's working. All I had to do was turn Steam to offline and then back online. And then Nimby Rails went, I'm a video game, I'll start behaving. I'll give some credit. Alright, let me read on things. Oh yeah, Daniel. Sometime next year I'm thinking of going to the Benelux for around a week with those Interrail one country passes. Do you have any advice or recommendations? Yes, I do, because I have done an Interrail of Netherlands, Belgium and Germany. So I've done that with a mate who had an iPhone. And I bring this up because he kept running out of charge and he nearly ran out of charge with his ticket. So that's like one rule. Make sure you bring a charger, otherwise the the staff on board will chuck you off the train, and it's GG. Because you have to put your ticket on the phone, which is a bit annoying, obviously. However, the benefit is that it tracks your journey, which is very cool. So yeah, it tracks your journey, or a power bank. Yeah, either of them, that's fine. Like, either a power bank, or, well, bringing both is a good idea regardless. Honestly, now that you mention it. Yeah, bring a power bank, and what other bits of advice would I give? So, bring a charger, bring a power bank. Oh, make sure you have alternate routes in case I say in case Deutsche Bahn have an issue. They will have an issue. They will screw you over at some point of the day, so make sure you think. Like, okay, I can't take this route. What alternate route can I take? Also, whilst the Interrail does cover a lot, there are things that Interrail doesn't cover. It doesn't cover metros. So if you're going to, let's say, Brussels, and you go, oh, I want to hop on the tram, you have to fork out some euros to do that. Otherwise, gendarme will take you to the Bastille, and you will never be seen again. I'd also recommend, actually, Jada, what countries are you going to? Because, Benelux is cool and all, but some people have, like, different sort of slight variations of that. Oh my goodness, these are really far apart. Oh, and I just remembered, if you're gonna get to Europe via Eurostar, you still have to pay what is it? You still have to pay a reserve fee for Eurostar. So you need to keep that in mind. I think it's like 30 quid for the reservation fee for Eurostar, but it's very easy to just lose track of that. I'm actually gonna build these bits manually because we're gonna be here forever otherwise. Just doing Tottenham Court Road, and I'm gonna start strangling my monitor otherwise. Oh, you be fly. Okay, well done. Congratulations. That's a wise choice. Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. I'll have an extra think regarding that. I'll just read what Crazy Shark said, then I'll get back to you, Jada, okay? Let me just also quickly save the game. As long as I can stop all natural light coming in and the doors actually lock easily, I'll be fine. Also, they use those credit card things. Oh, you're still at the hotel? Wait, no, I misread you. Okay. Is that your preferences for the hotel? Sorry, I think I might have got a teeny bit confused. Need that easy jet mileage. Oh yeah, if you're in Coventry, you're going to be flying from Birmingham Airport. Yeah. Okay, fair enough then. The easy hotel I went to in Maastricht did have that card thing, and the Premier Inn did as well. I think that's sort of the norm now. In fact, I don't think unless you're going to like a really obscure little tiny hotel, I don't think you're gonna. I think you'd be hard pressed to find like a hotel that just uses like normal keys on a fob, like a Ford Transit or something. Paranoid saving once again. I have been to Birmingham Airport myself, but I've never flown from there, so I can only just politely nod to that. I did watch a what's it called? I watched a 777 land at Birmingham Airport, which I never knew they flew there, let alone Emirates 777. And that gave me a shock when I saw that. Oh, top. Oh. Should I do the Metropolitan line or the rest of the district line first? I'd recommend you do the rest of the district line, though I'm saying that under the assumption that your PC will handle this. Alright, so, yeah, my hotel was an independent that I found on Booking. That's your problem. I usually prefer sticking with chains, though sometimes I think I've been like in 1 or 2 chains in the past, and they weren't that bad, but, I'd rather just stick with things that work, personally. Birmingham has nothing much to write home about. It's alright. Did get a plane from the pickup point and around. Why does YouTube block the most of the message with a symbol? About 10 minutes, which is fast, as it was 10:30 at night. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Very helpful as well, and quick. I was about to say I was shocked if anything was travelling that late at night, but then I remembered Birmingham was a city like London. But yeah, back to what you were saying about Interrail, your sort of like ideas and suggestions. Well, a station, it really depends on what you want to see, but one station I would recommend from Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. I'm trying to think, what station out of all the... Well, funnily enough, Luxembourg Central itself is is actually a pretty good station to watch the trains at, because... the best bit of Luxembourg is that it's free. All the travel is free, which is fantastic, so go nuts. But you will see a good amount of trains at Luxembourg Central, as well as the odd TGV and just SNCF stopping service passing by. Well, okay, I say passing by, it's terminating, but, point still stands. It's a good station to go to. I'd also recommend... Well, if you don't go at night, Brussels is alright. Unintentional rhyme, I apologise. And in the Netherlands, you can... Well, honestly, you couldn't go wrong with anywhere in the Netherlands in terms of like what to see. If you go to Hoofddorp, which is just south of the airport, you'll see a good amount of what's it called? You'll see some high-speed trains passing by, is what I'm trying to say. I've already done Barking in the House from City Line Depot at Barking, which almost flatlined my PC. Oh, you poor, poor thing. It sounds horrible to try. Rather you than me, that's for sure. Oh, whilst I'm here, I just remembered. Last week I finally rode on the Class 197 for the first time. That, yeah. There is no punchline. But I finally rode on the 197. And to say that I was displeased is, let's just say that's an understatement. Oh, I think I overshot it. Yeah, let's just move. Manually do it. Is it bad I'm willingly wanting to go to Charleroi? Well, there are good areas in Charleroi. It's sort of like it's like Birmingham where, yeah, it's bad, but there are some decent areas if you know where to look. Yeah, I will say this. I'm gonna keep most of the things about the 197, my thoughts on it, quiet. But I will say that I think there are buses that have a better ride quality than the 197. It was terrible. Oh my goodness, the ride quality. I have no idea who was in charge, but they clearly need to experience it for themselves. It really did feel like a bus, yeah. I can say that. 35. 52. 40. Alright, so the platform's a teeny bit long. There we go. It's Farringdon. The metro there just interests me. Yeah, it is an interesting metro, so I really don't fault you for that, honestly. So if you want to go and experience it, go right ahead. Don't let me stop you. Just, don't go down alleyways at night and you should be fine. Oh. Well, speaking of the weather earlier, from what we were mentioning earlier, it definitely it's become very breezy out there outside for some reason. Just very windy. Reason unknown. Can we then do a... Oh no! Somebody has earned themselves a timeout of 30 minutes for saying that. Oh, why did that happen? Oh no, it couldn't have possibly been after I told him not to say that. Oh, why? Why did I... Oh, sorry, no one. I must have accidentally done that. Oh, I'm so sorry. To be honest, I was being very generous only because I haven't streamed for a while. But I've tried to make it clear, don't call me that. It's not funny. And it makes me uncomfortable. Not even in an entertaining way. In fact, if he does it again, I'm just going to permanently block him. And as harsh as that may be, so be it. Alright, Liverpool streets. It's station, which I need to copy the thing is. Yes, is the answer you're looking for, Jada. I'll put it to you like this, like, you know, I wouldn't call my friend that as a joke. And there are many words I'll call my friends as jokes, but I wouldn't call them daddy because it's not funny. Right, we've got to be very careful not to overwrite Moorgate, otherwise we're going to be right proper screwed. Actually, let me just do this. Well, I'm not really a swearist, so I wouldn't really go around calling people that. And even then, that word is more ingrained in British, is definitely more of a British swear word, if anything. 9. So it doesn't really... So that wouldn't really, like, offend me. Lillian, I don't get offended with the daddy thing. It's more like, really, that's the best joke you can come up with. That's the way I treat it. And I just sort of go, look, get better material, please, and stop, you know, trying to be the class clown. We don't need one. There we go. 20. Plus, one thing I do like to do, Crazy Shark, is I mean I do like. I'm gonna try and give like an example of how I do a joke. So okay, so this is gonna take a bit of explaining, but I was around somebody who I really couldn't stand and would get offended over every single pointless thing. So when I was going to Belgium earlier this year, I decided in the group I wanted to share a bunch of images I took. And I decided to go to a station in Brussels. I went to a station in Brussels and I posted a picture of a train at this station with the station sign slightly in view as a sort of bait for this person to get upset by. Not so much of the, you know, ha ha ha, it's a funny word, but more so you're getting upset over something. You're getting upset over something for no reason. Because the word doesn't mean what you think it means. In this case, it's, there's a station called Troon in Brussels. And this person would just get upset, like screaming mad with this word, and because she's part of the trans community. And I would just say, you are aware that means throne in Dutch and French. Right? The people on 4chan just hijacked the word to get up to make people like you with no spine upset. Why not just don't get upset by it? Because they're deliberately trying to get a reaction out of you. Like, you know, if you see somebody casting a line, don't take the bait. You are smarter than fish. Also, whatever you do, do not go to Glasgow. Or should I say southwestern Scotland? Yeah, but that's the kind of trolling I do. It's sort of, it's not so much like me being a mean person. It's more sort of, there's a word for it. Ah, I forgot the word. Oh! Whatever. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's Trone. That's how you. It's pronounced that. The station name is this. It's pretty much the same thing. Yes. That's what I just mentioned, Crazy Shark. Yeah. So that's the station I went to, and I just took a photo of a metro train because not only did I wanted to take a photo of the metro, but I wanted to get a photo of one at there purely to troll this person as a sort of you're gonna get offended over everything, even a train, because it's serving your station in a different language. Brussels. I'm not even fond of Brussels sprouts, so I wouldn't. No, I get what you're trying to say, though. I think 18. Oh my goodness, a normal human. I thank you for being. Oh my goodness, so you automatically gain more respect, Crazy Shark, for that. From me, at least, because you're not one of those people who just screams, like, oh, I'm gonna meet you at Trone. How dare you say Trone? The station? No, there's no point getting angry like that. That's so stupid. Because again, like I said, it's hijacked by people on 4chan whose goal is to make people who have no tolerance upset. It's so dumb. To be honest, there are plenty of stories involving this particular individual. I was actually considering making a video because it brings up a very important message about tribalism. So yeah, so I'll actually consider that. I'll need to consider this for a future. Well, it's probably because it's a word used more on other places in the internet. Again, 4chan. And I guess the deep, dark recesses of Twitter. I've never heard Troon be a nickname for transits, though. I'll need to nick that. We always just called them transit. I mean, if, there's a transit van pulling up by the house, or, whatever. Now, for Whitechapel, it's like an island. In reality, it's an island platform. To this, I say stuff that. I'm making it 2 island platforms. Because I think the current layout of Whitechapel sucks arse, and we're doing it better. So, we're going to place the normal tracks here. Well, maybe a little bit, hang on. So, 51. Now, there's a nickname for them that's rather similar to the word tyranny. Oh, so okay, tranny. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Though again, there's more. Oh. Yeah, I have heard of that one. Sorry, I feel my brain was just an autopilot for a second. Yeah. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna have a place a platform there, and then we're gonna have another set in the middle. So let's go with. Actually, let me place this station at Canary Wharf to remind me for later. And whilst I'm at it, yeah, let me just place it at Canary Wharf for later. Right. I'm just gonna blame on America. Well, again, if these sort of things sort of originated on 4chan, I think it would be unfair to blame it on America. Because 4chan is a worldwide board. I haven't tried Yowie's pack because I haven't really been focusing too much on Train Simulator. But thanks for telling me it's out. I completely forgot that it was. Which, again, should tell you about my interest in Train Simulator in these day and age. So yeah, the idea I'm going to be going with for this station is that it'll be 2 island platforms. The tracks will be able to swap between whichever one, and the trains will be able to arrive at Whitechapel segregated, and have 2 trains arrive and depart at the same time to minimise delay. So, for that. But yeah, I really think I should make that video. I've got so many video ideas, honestly, at the moment that aren't like with the railway reviews or collaborations. So it's kind of like Edgware Road with 12 platforms instead of 3. Well, Edgware Road has 4 platforms. I was actually basing it off Nanterre Prefecture in France, in Paris. Except the platforms are on the same level because the junction's not as far. And a lovely, lovely flat nice and smooth crossovers. Look at that. Very nice. By the way, just noticed me trying to tell you about that nickname got deleted by YouTube. Really? I can still see your message. Don't know why. I have no idea why it did that. Again, hand on heart, I haven't deleted anything. I have no reason to delete anything. It's YouTube just being YouTube once again. Alright, so here is Stepney Green Junction. I couldn't name 5 stations outside the UK, so telling me about the other stations in France is useless. Don't worry, I'll help you. So it's basically similar to this station, except in Nanterre Prefecture has 2 levels. So one platform is above one, one level is above one level. But in this save they're not. You're welcome, the mayor. And hello, Blue Jay. Welcome back on time as usual. Back in schedule. We are currently building Crossrail. We have so far built what's it called? Paddington to Stepney Green Junction. In fact, I'm just laying Stepney Green Junction as we speak. I'm giving Whitechapel a different layout because I don't like the real layout of it because it's dumb. So, yeah. Actually, I should make these... I should split these a little bit closer, so... 15. No, that's too narrow. Yeah, there we go. 10 and 10. And 10. There we go. Ah, much better. Look at that. Crossfail, I hope you're using appropriate traction. No, we are not using sprinters or anything. We are going to be using double-decker big boys. The MI09. Ugh. Still, I'm really unsure as to why it's deleting your messages, Crazy Shark. I'm really confused. Again, this would be one advantage of having a Discord server, but again, I'll accept not having one. I'm sorry. Actually, there we go. So 90 kph. And then have these a little bit closer. Too close. Still too close. Good enough. If only our loading gauge didn't suck, we could have Cloven Sauce 4 DDs everywhere. It's been a week and a half and I already have an exam. Oh, already? Goodness me, you already have an exam? Not exam. You already have an exam and it's barely a couple weeks. Well, it's barely into September. Goodness me. Oh man, well, I'm going to wish you the best of luck for that. I don't think anybody would be able to prepare themselves that quickly after the summer for that. Sounds horrible to do an exam that soon. I get why you wouldn't want to have a Discord server, because having one where anyone with a link can join can go wrong if you didn't have moderators. It's not even that my reason against it, because moderators are the easy bit. It's more so when you have a train-related Discord server, you can end up attracting people of an interesting audience. Let's just say that, in the sense of how can I word this? I think it's not so much the moderators, it's more that there's a reason why when I talk to Yowie every once in a while, when I'm curious, I ask him, how's your daycare going? That's what I call his Discord server. Because it attracts the young kids. And as you can tell, I'm not really fond of young kids. More specifically, young kids who have very weak interaction skills. It's just not my thing to deal with, and I'd rather, and given the chance, I'd just rather not. It's my first year. I'm normally good at exams. I got a 7 in RE. I'm really sorry, but to give you an because it's been so long since I've been to school, the school grading system changed as soon as I left. So when you say that you got a 7, that means nothing to me. I'm so sorry. Could you enlighten me? What's the conversion rate to the other nub to the old system? I'm so sorry, mate. Okay, 7 is an A. Thanks, thank you very much. That's what I needed to know. So again, I'm very, not on time to that. Okay. Now we need to have a couple of crossovers. In case, a platform is balked. Yeah, sucks there's also no real alternative. Well, there is an alternative. Well, few. One I know of is Telegram, which... I've been using Telegram way before it got popular. In fact, I've been using it since it was new. I prefer it to Discord in some ways, but I don't blame people for being a bit anti-Telegram. I wouldn't, let's say, make a Telegram group. Alright, so... I'm surprised they didn't build a station in Bow. mean, it would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Well, I guess, you know, it's, No, not that Telegram. The Telegram software. Come on. Oh, dear. It's been one of those days. Well, the reason I mention RE is that on the hardest question, you have to write 6 big buff double-decker paragraphs in 15 minutes. Oh, that sounds fun. Stupid, long questions designed to just rot your brain as you know, try and wrap your head around. Also, another reason why I'm very slightly against Telegram, well, no, not Telegram, Discord, is, as you've probably noticed, I have a few individuals here who sort of crowbar the topic of sex in. And don't get me wrong, the topic doesn't make me uncomfortable, but it does make a lot of people uncomfortable. And if I have a rule that says no, not safe for work, there will be people trying to break the rule constantly. And it'll be very annoying just to go, look, mate, keep it in your pants and save it for when you have mates who do want to talk about sex. And I wouldn't even be able to have like an NSFW area only, because that's just opening up a huge can of worms as well. So if push, when push comes to shove, I'd rather avoid it if possible. Well, so that's an interesting point, though, what you mentioned there, Crazy Shark. I don't know if I would... I would not want to go to school currently. Like, in the current age of school, because it sounds horrible. They can't make their mind up at a distance. Yeah, school just sounds horrible now, and I hated school back when I was growing up. I can only dread to imagine how bad it would be nowadays. $25. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to Google what an RSI is. That, again. Let's see. What does Wikipedia tell me? Rapid sequence residual repetitive strain injury residual self-image. So it's one of those three, or, enlighten me. I'm really... Repetitive strain injury, thank you very much. Cheers. Affecting muscles, tendon, and nerves from repetitive movements. Oh dear. I've never heard of that. It sounds bad. The description of it reminds me of carpal tunnel, which I guess is sort of similar in a way. $23. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, I did. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to reply to your message, Bogdan. Yes, I do remember seeing that. I saw it when I was younger one day. When I was in town at a level crossing, and then I saw that train go by, and I was amazed. Wow, there's a train that moved without using electricity, Daniel said as he saw the 170 go by Feltham Station. Right. Let's see how we can sort this one out. No. I don't want it stopping at Poplar. Yeah, technically that's the Canary Wharf it will be able to serve. So, alright then. There we go, yeah. Sorted. There we go. Excellent. Very nice. I'm proud. So this will be a Canary... Oh, curry. Canary Wharf North. I'm going to call it Canary Wharf North. It makes more sense if they were all separate station names instead of just one. Crosslink was a stupid idea. Well, I mean, I could sort of understand why they would try it, but obviously didn't last long enough to make, to make sense, so probably was a bit silly. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy my sleep tonight, that's for sure. Ooh. I'll tell you something that's been on my mind, like as a sort of a nightmare. Well, maybe nightmare is a strong word to use. It's more like, could I ever, bring myself to go down the level? Let's just say that. So, one day I was just having a sort of dream to myself, just daydreaming, and I imagined, knowing that I have an avatar, I'm perfectly fine with representing myself on my videos. Could I ever bring myself, Sorry, the dangerous working conditions. I should do that. I should do that to a friend, and just say, "What? It's not safe for work, eh?" And then I'll just link a Seinfeld laugh track in the background and just say, "Give me upvotes." Oh, good evening, Concord. I'm just building Crossrail at the moment, so yeah, thanks for any condolences. Oh, but yeah, as I was saying, I've been thinking about, is there any, I've seen what the YouTube landscape is going, and part of me was saying to myself, could I ever see myself having a sort of VTuber as a, for streams? And the answer still remains the same of no. I tried watching somebody who, I don't know if it's fair to categorize him as a VTuber, but by definition it was. So, oh yeah, I tried watching them, and I had nothing against them as a person, but my brain just said, I can't take this seriously. This is so stupid. Mentally I was just laughing to myself like a crazy person. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And I will remember also watching somebody who was giving an update on some internet drama. Well, somebody shared it to me. I didn't know. I didn't look for it, and it was somebody. It was somebody covering some drama, and it was a male voice coming out of a clearly female anime girl. And I just had to stop. I just started laughing like some hyena. How am I supposed to take that seriously when you're giving me real news? I wouldn't be able to take you seriously. Yeah, exactly. If I have to try to watch something, you probably shouldn't do it, and you wouldn't be able to take me seriously. I respect your honesty. I couldn't either. So yeah, I don't think I would do it unless I was, like, I lost a bet. And again, that's a real stretch. Now I think about it, this song could work for the railway review I'm working on next. I'll need to think about that. April Fool's Street. That could work. I would still... the problem would be I'd still need to make a model though. So it'll be a lot of effort into something I'd use once. And, you know, that's not really fun. I mean, at least with the other April Fool's things I did, I mean, sure, there was like the meme of going on the cable car, but I at least, I don't know, it doesn't feel as tangible, for lack of a better word to use. I don't even know how, I mean, I don't know how to make one, and I also have to find a way to have it sync my voice, and match my lip movements, and, you know, if I'm putting that much effort in, I might as well keep it. But I don't want to keep it. I won't want to have a VTuber. Please. I beg you. I would be like Alex in the Clockwork Orange, you know. Stop it, please. I beg you. But it's a good idea, though. It's a very good idea for next year April Fools, which I obviously don't have an idea for yet. I mean, I did a bus. Well, I did 2 buses. No, I have an idea. No, I need to write this down. Wait a minute. I can get rid of these. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the rail Dargan. What is it called? There we go. That's in my notes. Don't do it. It's too much effort. I'll laugh so much I'll get a 6-pack. I'll think carefully. Don't worry. You're safe. I won't do anything stupid. Yeah. The platform here is much longer than it needs to be, but that makes it easier for trains. Yeah, I do know PTG Rail. Well, okay, no is a strong word. I've spoken to him, though back in the train sim days, I don't really get along with him. But that was just a personal thing. I don't hate the guy though. It was just one of those situations where I'm not really a fun. Don't really. Sometimes you just meet people you just don't get along with for whatever reason. It happens. But it's just more like, not my kind of person, rather than I hate him, which is such a stupid way of living life. We have the very line speed will be even slower. Alright then. Okay. Logically, I should have a station at London City Airport, but nah. Actually, I will. I will have a station at City. Hello there, King All-Star. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice day slash evening slash whatever time it is at your area. I'm wondering if I should do a sort of commentary from Houston to Wolverhampton, kind of like his videos, just because I know the route really well. Well, if you think people would watch it and you can enjoy making it, I don't see why you should what should stop you. So I'm not going to stop you. So yeah, we're going to bring back Silvertown Station, because why not? I just got Trains in World 5, and all my liveries and scenarios have been mysteriously wiped off the face of the earth. I'm hearing that Trains in World 5 isn't doing as well from a technical standpoint, so I shouldn't be shocked to hear. I'm not really shocked to hear that, but that's still sad either way. I would be screaming if I was in your position, but you know, I don't play Train Sim World, so oh, for goodness sake. Where's the... how do you reset? Reset to middle point. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. Alright. Yeah, on Xbox you had to wait to re-download some add-ons, is a bit annoying. Yeah, there's this one part near Rugby that always catches me out. It randomly goes down to 115 without warning. Is it that bit with the tunnel? Because I thought that tunnel was 110. Though if, again, I can't remember. I think I misread the sign, so regardless of what it was, you know, you're the expert in this situation. Yeah, but on okay. At least I'm right. At least I get that bit though. Yeah, I did see that regarding Train Sim World. The logo is very, you know, not too much effort put in. Yeah, bringing back Silvertown. Woo! Ugh. Oh, it's so nice that Nimby Rails isn't just completely low, like a toaster. Also, actually, this just reminds me. Oh wait, no, I'll read what you said actually first. I think the reason it might be slowing down to 115 is is it probably because of the age of the tunnel? That's my guess. Because the tunnel has those vents at the top. Because I remember that, look, okay, maybe skylights are a better way to word them, which I always found really cool. Because if you go in that tunnel and you look up, you can briefly see the sky in those little skylights. I just think that's real neat. But as I was saying, one thing we need to sort out is what trains we're going to use on the Heathrow Express. Because we are going to have the Heathrow Express in. However, we're not adding them right now, because if we did, the game will... well, every train... Well, the passengers will bombard the Heathrow Express and I'll get infinite refunds for life. got standard with the Game Pass and it's running slower than 4 for some reason. And some of the stuff hasn't been moved over because... Oh yeah, got premium because they were selling it for 20 quid. Oh, these pricing things is exactly why I've just abandoned Dovetail financially. I have for years. They don't deserve my time or money. Yet some people still think it's worth both. Oh goodness, it's already been an hour and I've only now just gotten to crossing the Thames. Goodness me. No, I don't want it to curve. Yeah, so I'm currently stuck on what rolling stock to use for the what's it called? The Heathrow Express. Because I want to have a train that goes faster than goes faster than 160 kph. But also have because I'll need to have it run on the fast lines. So this is going to be an interesting one. I'll need to have a good think of what trains to use. We'll probably come up with something, behind everyone's back. Okay, Abbey Wood. Ooh. So for Abbey Wood, I'm thinking I'm a bit split because part of me wants to extend Crossrail to terminate at Dartford, but at the same time, another part of me is saying just give. Maybe we should just add like a basic Crossrail service now, just to keep the money rolling, so we can have like a money printer, and then we can expand that service to go a bit further beyond when we have more money. I think that's a sensible thing to do for now. So we'll have like like if anyone remembers the preview service that just went from Abbeywood to Paddington, we could do that. Except we might make it go to Old Oak Common instead of Paddington. You're thinking like TFL, all the money. Well, this save is bringing in the money. We bring in about $20 million a day on this save, which is incredible. It means I can pay off my loan in a day. But let's just see how much money it brought in. Hang on a second. Counting. So yesterday we brought in... Okay, we didn't bring in as much because I bought a bunch of trains and did some fares and did some other stuff. But as you can see here, we bring in $23 million and service 1 million passengers, and yeah, 1 million passengers a day. Yeah, it's more than decent for now because it makes it very easy to just print money. Yeah, so for now, I'm just going to have like the trains terminate at Abbey Wood and Old Oak Common just to get things, just to as I mentioned, just to get things moving. Plus, it'll make it easier just to have the trains behave. Instead of doing all the Crossrail services at once and then screaming. But I do think we should have more platforms at Abbeywood for us to use in this case. So we should probably have 3 platforms. How many platforms should we have? Because I want to keep these 2 free. Because I want to use them for another service. Oh yeah, I want to use them for Thameslink. I was thinking 4 as well. Like 2 through and like for Crossrail wise, like 2 through, like the outer ones through and then the inner ones bay. I like that. We can do that. I know there's a building IRL there, but let's just say, you know, we've raised it or removed it. That being said, I still haven't decided what trains to use on the Thameslink, because it's going to be another RER service. I still don't know. Yeah, indeed, great minds do think alike. I'm still stumped of what trains Thameslink can use. Let me just double check. Because I want a train that has good capacity and is decently fast. But the problem is that there aren't that many. I mean, there is this, which has the same speed, the top speed, as the 700s. But the capacity isn't as good as it could be, and the acceleration is a bit not garbage, just it could be better. Well, we don't need to worry about top speed that much for well, actually I say that. I don't need to worry about 110 mile an hour running on Thameslink because I'm not going to be building. This is a toughie. I don't want to use these on Thameslink. Logically, I should use the RER NG, these things. Because they got a decent top speed. And... maybe those will have to do. I think it's 177. Okay, BH. Hey, the government has binned the scheme to reopen several rail lines. No! Which lines? You don't have to name me everyone, just like enlighten me. Give me like a couple. Which ones are they gonna throw in the bin? Ugh. Oh, come on, not that line. That would have been helpful. Ugh. It can't be. I was going to say the government can't be that dumb. But, you know, I've been wrong. That's just a complete lie. Well, I guess you better get used to using the buses again. Not even my politics teacher could answer as to why the funding was cut. Well, it's because, as demonstrated multiple times, the government cares about the transportation or the public transportation in the same way that Jimmy Savile cares about the welfare of children. They do, because They don't. Okay, so from what I gather, the bus service is at least okay in that area. Alright, well, you know, at least that's something to look forward to. But your buses are at least decent. With an asterisk. Well, again, I guess that's cool, but you know, with the nationalization and all, but I feel like the process could be a little bit better, as you know, mentioned with lack of not the rolling stock being privatized. I mean, nationalized. Sorry. Alright, so start putting this higher. And these inner platforms here will have a higher top speed. I don't remember if Southwestern Railway is going to be the first. I thought someone else was going to be before them. I'll need to check. But I don't remember Southwestern Railway saying they were going to be the first. I'm inclined to agree, LeMayer, because, well, Exhibit A, Transport for Wales, Exhibit B, Transpennine Express, Exhibit C, Northern, Exhibit D, LNER. So, yeah, I can see what you mean, honestly. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot about Southeastern. Thank you for reminding me. We'll have a nice set of junctions here. I'm forgetting at first still own GWR. Well, yeah, they still do. Speaking of which, First Group have a new logo. Or First Bus specifically. Well, I guess you can count First Group. I've seen it and it looks like complete crap. To the grand shock of no one. ScotRail have a new logo? Oh, no, I mean ScotRail is, yeah, government controlled. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Oh, it's taking you this long to realise that. Yeah, First Group aren't exactly what you'd call good. Let's just say that. That's a kind way of describing them. So let's try... Considering how much I loathe Avanti, please excuse me whilst I completely disagree with that statement. Thanks. I'll accept C2C. So yeah, you're welcome on that at least. Now let's see if the platforms are accessible. Let's make sure I've done this right. Of course, I make a. Okay, so I missed one already. That's a great start. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the Avanti livery. Though I do think it's like I said in the railway review, I think it's a bit over-designed. Well, like with all the coaches, I always found it just a bit over-designed myself. Okay, so can we access? Good. So I want to put that as a. Make sure that. Oh crap! That won't work. What about there? I think that can work. Let's double check. I'm actually going to move this a bit. Okay, so 60. You're the first person to commend the refurbishment on the 390. I'll accept the legroom being a bit meh on it, on the original, but the comfort is taking a complete nosedive with the 390. It's so bad. I'm actually going to remove one of these switches here. There we go. Much better. Right, there's Abbey Wood. Now let's build Old Oak Common Station, and then yeah. I wonder if is there a layout that's planned for Old Oak Common? Because I don't see any here, like on this. This is the one I'm seeing in red here. That's for HS2. So I'm gonna see if I can find Old Oak Common. Let's see if there are any plans. It'll be looking like them on the main line, not the high-speed line. Ugh. Plan. Oh, yawning quite a bit. It shouldn't be this hard to find a plan. I can see some pictures of like the design of the base, but not like a proper layout. got to be here somewhere. Station track layout. Oh, welcome back, you. To treat you like my cat at this point. Listen, no one. When I say don't call me that again, I mean it. So don't even consider it. Otherwise, I will be banning you from the stream. Full stop. Okay. Right. Okay, I think I found a track layout. Okay, that's great. Okay, I found it. Found it. Right. So. Interesting. Does it have the speed limits as well? Oh, it does. It. That's. Okay, so any locals on the Great Western Main Line. Is this section, the section of Old Oak Common, isn't this 100 miles an hour on the fast lines? Because with this plan I'm seeing here, they're going to slow it down to 60. Balls. The speed limit I used is 100 kph, which is effectively the same IRL. Alright, thank you very much. So yeah, they're going to be slowing down the station, so interesting strategy. Well, slowing down the layout, I should say. So the station's going to be about here, roughly around this area. Yeah, bad timing, Crazy Shock. Unfortunately, going off to watch City. Alright, well, if you're off then, Lamaya, see you later. Thanks for coming along, at least. And hello, Joey, later. We're just about to build Old Oak Common, and I've procured the actual layout of the planned station. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 on the fast, 4 on the slow, all island platforms. So seems kind of cool. It's not. It doesn't. It says it's not final, but I believe it looks final enough for me. So let's just lay the platforms then. One. So we need these up. I'm going to use the 160 kph type track here at least. So 3. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay. Might make the platforms a little bit thinner. 10 meters instead, just to save some extra space. Very nice. Okay, I get it. No one. I don't need all the other bits of details. I just wanted to know if the rough speed limit around here. So thanks. Oh, there's a guard mode. I guess they took my idea that I proposed several years ago. Well done. Took them long enough, I guess. The guard mode has you check tickets, and you have to reject ones that aren't to or from any station on the route. How daft. It definitely needs some work. Oh, does it? Really? That's a shocker. Alright, well, all of these ones need to be 80 kph. And those ones should be 100. Well, because of the trains that might be serving this area, because I'm having French trains, some of the platforms will need to be 100 and need to be 200 meters long. No, 400 meters long actually, because of the some SNCF trains I might consider using, because this one's 400 meters long. Are there any other SNCF trains? Well, the Regiolis ones, they're only like 200 meters in 6 coach ones. Whatever. Either way, I'm gonna have long platforms on the fast lines, and the slow lines will be a bit shorter. So let's just lay these up. Oh, darn it. I keep forgetting that this is a silver gunner rip. It's just, the rips are so good that it doesn't really it doesn't click in my head. Like, oh wait, this isn't the real song. Hey, no one, do you remember when I said, I got the information I needed, thank you very much? It's a very important skill to utilize when somebody says, I don't need any more info. Okay, so, fast line 1 added. If I'm going to be lazy and just copy it again. I got several tickets for a station on the Northampton branch. I had to reject them even though you have to board that train to get there. You can get people getting a ticket to stations places such as tube stations, set of points, and cargo terminal. Oh, Dovetail. Yeah, can I get a ticket from Dorking Deepdene to the Void, please? Certainly, sir. That'll be £4.50. Do you have a rail card? Yes, I do. Certainly. I even got a ticket for a closed station. Again, only Dovetail. Oh. And they wanted 55 quid for the Pendolino. Oh. So difficult. Why is it so much of a hassle to make a decent video game? Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a full moon. Oh, that's cool. I don't get a perfect view of the moon, but I do get a really good view right now. I can clearly see it right through my window blinds. Okay, so hiccups. Entire services are missing. And the only ones are 4 codes because they only be asked to make the dash. What? How? Wait a minute. Why? Why? Surely there'd be 8 and 12 car trains running. Ugh. Also on social media, that some guy was praising the new Pentaneo about how it looks better than the Train Sim Classic version. Oh, if only there was a class 325 in a train simulator. Anybody? Anybody know where we can drive a class 325 on the West Coast Main Line in a train simulator? No? Oh, well, I tried. Sorry, kids. There's impossible. Actually, before I set the platform, hang on. Yeah, that works. I only saw 4 car trains while playing, so can confirm. Oh, what a shame. Very realistic operations. But, you know, you get what you pay for. Okay. So let's just do... Now let's sort out the junction going this way. Oh, I've got the platform numbers as well. That's helpful. No, I know what Concord's saying. It just made me laugh because, you know, the idea that the mail train is replaced by Dave and his Class 66 container train is funny. Six, 7, 8. This poses a problem. The location of this station sucks because, well, there's no interchange unless you walk. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. We'll just ignore it for now. Also, can't get my big speedometer on the HUD anymore. Oh dear. On my save, I just canned Old Oak Common Station. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a sensible thing to do as well, but I thought it would be nice to have it there, because it'll be a better terminus than just, like, a bunch of sidings at Paddington, which we'll no longer really need now. Might be turned hard off onto minimal. It could also be a bug. It does have a good catchment area at least, though. More than Willesden Junction, but worse than Willesden Junction because there's no... Unless you make people walk, there's no real way of connecting the stations. Alright. Might just stick to Train Sim World 3. Well, I'll even do you better. I'm just going to stick with Train Sim World Classic. Well, no, I'm just going to stick with Train Sim Classic. And just say, you know, why bother with Train Sim World? Full stop. So at least there is some smart decisions with these speed limits according to the plan that I found. They want to be quick. Almost like they were competently designed by someone. Alright, so 40. Buyers of regret. This... You know, now that I'm thinking of... Now that I've just thought of a new service could be done. A new RER section. Like, if this line could be... Or maybe not RER, maybe Transilien. It could reuse the old Chiltern tracks here. Have, you know, stop at some of the stations. And then join up to go... where could it go? That is a good question, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. You're welcome, Daniel. I'm easily impressed sometimes. Yes, we're doing Crossfail. We're just sort of doing... Oh, let me actually name Old Common before I forget. Excuse me. It's been a while since I've streamed, so I need to get back into the sort of thing. Yeah, so we're building Crossfail. We're doing Old Oak Common Station, and I need to also join up to this bit here. Yeah, I need to join up this bit. I've done the core, and I built to Abbey Wood. I haven't built to Stratford yet because, you know, that can wait. Oh, that can wait. I might actually reopen Westbourne Park Station as well, because that makes logical sense to reopen. Also, hello there, Matt. How you doing? Yeah, let me do the west part of Old Oak Common Station. So, 80... Alright, okay, I get it. What? Huh? What is this? It is a video game where you build your own railway network with blackjack and hookers. And hello, Waterline. I have not recognised you here, so welcome to the stream. Right, so let me just build this section over here. To bridge over. Oh, behave, game. Thank you, game. I wouldn't even. No, don't take the bait. I'm just ignoring. Alright, so there needs to be enough space for the trains that terminate there because they reverse. And then they slow down. This turns into 60 kph. By the way, have you watched the grand final, the grand tour finale yet? I've watched the ending scene, but not the whole finale. It was on YouTube, so I just thought I'm not going to be able to. Can't be bothered to watch the whole thing right now. I'd rather watch it in my own time. So I've at least watched the finale, and it did make me sad. But I gave a salute to the camera because if there's any group of people who have entertained me for this long, Clarkson, Hammond, and May are definitely one of them. Are definitely those people. So, yeah, they've definitely made me a bit happy, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that was funny as well. That did get me a bit of a chuckle. Well, there's already already 4 platforms now one, so I don't think an extra one will be necessary for that. Because I can at least see what you're talking about, but I think we'll be okay. Because there's 4 platforms and it would be a train on that. We'll be okay for now until I decide to add that service or not. Well, again, we should be fine for now. If it gets worse, obviously I'll rectify it. Or see what I need to do to rectify it. Alright then, okay, so I guess that'll have to, that's the way I'll have to do it then. Oh, I don't like this. I'm trying to make a bit more space. Probably going to do a different layout to the turn back sidings than it is IRL because I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough space to do them. Just be creative. Nope, I won't have enough space to have some turning back sidings. Oh. Maybe, actually, maybe if I move this... If I move this down a little bit... Move this... Steady... Move this a little bit here... Okay, what about now? I'll sort it out later. Let's focus now on just connecting up this bit to Crossrail. Oh, I forgot that's the yards telling me. Alright, so track type changes from there. Got it. Well, yeah, I'll give it a think again. I'll just need to have some more, like, sometimes when I come up with these ideas and I'm not liking it, usually just go into bed and I'll come up with something after I've had some sleep. Okay. Plus, I just remembered I was going to add Westbourne Park Station. So let me do that now, because I'm not going to have these reversing sidings here, so I might as well stick some platforms. We actually need... Alright then, Bogdan, bye-bye. You take care. Thanks for coming along. I'm probably only going to stream for another 10 or 15 more minutes because I'm getting kind of sleepy and I want to get some sleep. Right, so yeah, I want to add Westbourne Park Station. And I am going to have a station that starts from Paddington. I'm going to re-extend the old Greenford shuttle to go back to Paddington Station. So we'll need to re-extend that. So 60. And obviously it means having platforms here. Now, hear me out. We build stations double length, so there are fewer new projects proposed at first, but cater because we induce demand like crazy. We get twice as many as if we went in a normal way. I'm too tired to think if that is a good idea or not. Oh dear. See, I am not a late person, as you could probably tell from how slow I am just reading that. That's 60. Actually, just for creativity's sake, we'll put it on the other end of the station. The other side, I mean. There we go. Now we need to join the tracks up. Well, Waterline, I've already answered your question. Nimby Rails is a video game where you build your own railway network. If that's really too complex for you to work out, there's a Steam link to the game in the description. And if that's still too complex for you to work out from there, I can't help you any further than that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's sort out this station. No, I mean this junction. There we go. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that seems all joined up. Fast line isn't. Actually, I might as well lay the fast track here because again, as soon as Crossrail is laid out, I'll need to lay the begin at least the planning of the Heathrow Express service. Alright, so it's 80 kph, not stopping obviously. Fortunately, we won't be adding any TGV services on this save, thank goodness. I am so happy we aren't. So Old Oak Common has been sorted. Yeah, I'm not going to be too fussed on the speed limits there. As I told you 3 times, no one. Thank you. But I think that I think we've done a good job today. I need to get some rest, so that'll be it for tonight's stream. We'll decide on the rolling stock later on. So I'm probably going to set up. I'm going to try and get this first Crossrail set up later on, and next time we stream, we should hopefully have 1 or 2 Crossrail services added. And let's hope the game behaves next time. I hope it doesn't have a hissy fit with the run, with the whatever it is. So, thank you very much everyone for coming along. I'll speak to you guys next time then. Goodbye. There's the end screen button. There we go.